Why there is gender inequality in the society. Raksha means protection. But the second tradition that we have is that of Karva Chauth. Third is in that line of gender inequality is dowry. When trying to determine what is wrong with our body, doctors don't only try to treat the symptoms, they go into the root problem of things. When going into the problems that exist in the society, sometimes we need to go deeper into the root cause of things rather than what exists on the surface. While trying to go into one of the main reasons why there is gender inequality in the society, we have to try to understand there are some traditions, some customs that may have brought about this inequality. We didn't come to know about it, we just celebrated these customs, not knowing that there could be a hidden connotation that led to that inequality. I'm going to talk about 3 of them today. One of the issues I brought about a few months ago, the video became viral, got a lot of comments, got a lot of backlashing also. The video was about Rakshabandhan. A lot of people again felt that I was trying to disturb their tradition, which has been going on for a long time. Some people said I am ignorant of the fact that it's not sisters tying that to ask for protection. They're actually tying the thread to be able to give protection to the brother. And in the olden times when they went for wars, and that is exactly what happened. Some of them even came out lashing at me, you akkal de anne tenu pata nahi hai ki Sikhi de vich Raksha Bandhan nahi hundi. You idiot, you don't even know that Raksha Bandhan is not a Sikh festival. And I understand they're lashing back at me, but it is all out of their own love for the tradition that they have been following for a long time, which is fine. Even I find it as a very beautiful, cute little festival, which I feel should be celebrated every year. Except we have to be alert and aware about maybe the repercussions of this, if not known. There could be some hidden connotations that go into the society. When it becomes a festival for sisters tying this to be able to ask protection from the brother, unknowingly what we're doing is we are actually making every sister feel she is the weaker gender. She needs protection. Raksha means protection. Bandhan means this tying of the thread to be able to ask for protection. I know a lot of people said that actually she is asking for the protection of the brother, etc. But most of the texts don't say that. In that, what we're doing is we're not empowering women to take care of themselves. I know as a society, as a family, we're supposed to take care of each other. Sisters take care of brothers, brothers take care of sisters, vice versa. Husbands of wives, wives of husbands, father, daughter, daughter, father. I mean, all relationships are interconnected. When it comes to we protecting our loved ones, nothing is wrong with that. And I feel that this relationship of brother and sister is so beautiful. It should be commemorated every year. But it shouldn't be that a male feels that he is protecting the female and the female has to ask for protection. If we could make a difference to traditions, then what we need to do is just a suggestion. Whenever you have this commemoration, a sister ties to the brother and brother ties to the sister. Is that okay? Why not? Because if it is only celebrating the love between siblings, then it should be equal. That way, we are enabling women to be able to wake up to the fact that they have the power. We come from a land of Jhansi ki Rani and Maipa Kaur. They wouldn't have come about brandishing swords in their hands and fighting on the horseback and protecting so many people, an entire country, if they didn't have the power, if they were still asking for protection. We need to bring that. We need to revolutionize the society with that one slogan of Guru Nanak Dev Ji who says, Sokyom banda akhiyan jit jamme rajan. Why do we call them as inferior, the ones who give birth to kings and monarchs? Women are not inferior in any way. So, yeah, if it is a festival that celebrates both the love between brother and sister, then it could be both ways. They tie for each other. Amazing, happy ending, right? The second tradition that we have is that of Karva Chauth, where a woman keeps a fast for the whole day, and in the evening she breaks the fast, asking for the long life of her husband. Beautiful gesture, right? Those who do this must continue doing this. But if you want to bring about an equality in the society, then why not both ways? If my wife can keep a Karva Chauth da Vart to ask for my long life, then what's wrong with me to ask for her long life? Why can't I keep the fast on that day? Much like that famous movie DDLJ, where Raj keeps for Simran and Simran keeps for Raj. So cute, amazing. Yeah, let's do that. If by keeping Karva Chauth the Vart people can practice fasting, I am so for it. Forget about once a year, do it every week. Fast for a whole day. It's an amazing habit. Everybody should do it. But as a festival, let's not have only the women do it for their men. If you want to bring about an awareness in the society where you want to make your daughters and sisters more powerful and stand on their feet, then you have to be able to bring about that awareness. Is only the man's life more important and that needs to be prayed so that he has a longer life, but not the woman? Why? Think about it. So if they both do it, it's an amazing tradition. It should be not only once a year, it should be every week. Let's do it. And the third is in that line of gender inequality is dowry. And let me clear it out for you that I do not believe dowry is wrong in some way. In one way, when the girl gets married, her father feels this is the kind of money he has earned and he wants to take the share, the portion that he has earned for his daughter and give it to her. Not that she has to fight with her brothers later on when he's not there. So he equally divides that among the siblings. Not wrong. That is not dowry. That is allotment of the share among the siblings equally. That is gender equality. Dowry is when the boy's side demands that the girl's side has to pay this much money, and if it is not paid in accordance to that, then the girl kind of suffers, is either mentally or physically tortured. That is dowry. And everybody needs to stand against that. This is one evil that has persisted in our society. Nowadays, people don't have it so much, but it still is because back of the mind of every father, when a baby girl was born, trust me, 30, 40 years ago, if there was a child born in any house, you would go and give a dai if it's a boy. Imagine if some house had a third girl born, our elders would tell us, go to their house, but don't give vadai. Don't say the word vadai. Congratulations, nahi deniya. Go and tell them, we're very happy you had a healthy baby. May God bless her with long life. But vadai na dena. You know why? Kudi hui hai. It doesn't happen nowadays. Nowadays, we congratulate people no matter what gender the child is. But that thought about dowry is what is behind that. Because women or girls were known to be kharcha. Like a girl is born, I will have to pay for her dowry, for all that, and then she has to go away. It's katera kam. So people would actually have female genocide because of that. Interestingly, I'll share something with you. In Thai society, it's the other way around. It's the boy who gives dowry to the girl. and they actually demand it. There is actually a demand of dowry from the girl's father or mother, and say, how much dowry are you giving, how much gold, how much cash, etc., all that. And because of that, there is an inequality even in this society, in Thai society. If they have a third son, people don't cherish that so much. A girl's birth in this society is seen as vadai. See, it's this one thing about dowry that makes this great inequality, gender inequality in the society. So I repeat, all traditions can be mutated. You have a Rakshabandhan, add a new factor to it. Make it gender equal, both tie for each other. You have Karva Chauth Vart, both keep for each other. Make it gender equal. And you have dowry, please just make it to the extent that if the father feels he wants to give anything to his daughter or his son-in-law and anybody, it shouldn't be out of compulsion. It should be out of their will. Nobody should intervene into that and ask, how much are you giving? How much did you get? People had this ugly habit of actually displaying whatever the girl got from her peke to the rest of the society. Why? Why does she need to show everybody that ਕੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਓ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ? ਫਿਰ ਨੱਕ ਵੱਢਣ ਦਾ ਸਵਾਲ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. Let's question these traditions, and I'm not saying exempt these traditions. No. All of these traditions had a reason behind them. But let's change them. Let's transform them. Make them better, because the evil of gender inequality leads to our women, our daughters, our sisters not owning up to life. They're always dependent. Times have changed a lot. I agree. Today, it's such a different scenario. It's an amazing development, but we still need to work on it. And if there is any kind of hidden connotation that leads to gender inequality, then we need to be more aware about it. Please subscribe to the channel, to the YouTube channel, because a lot of content can be substantiated here. For similar videos on different topics, thank you so much for listening, Ji. Apologies for the mistakes. Gur Fateh, Sat Shri Akal, Salam, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.